Hello, Pace 111S class. It's Steve. I hope that you're having a great week. We are in week number 3 already. Hard to believe. And this video is going to give you a short tutorial on the group project that is due week number 5. So, as you can see, I have the course up on Leo here. This is our course. And I'm going to click on content to get us to our week number 3. So I want to first focus on week number 3 here for a second. And some of the highlights of preparing for the team project here. So under our current week number 3 module, you're going to see this information here that kind of provides a brief introduction to the team project. And now we have a couple resources here. We realize everyone is scattered throughout the Hello, Pace 111S class. It's Steve. I hope that you're doing really well. I wanted to do this short tutorial to introduce you to our week number 5 group project. So we're now in week number 3, and it's time that we introduce the group project to you so that you can be planning and thinking ahead. So here I have our part of our week number 3 module up here, as you can see. And we've got some text here or content talking a little bit about starting in week number 4 is when the planning will begin. So this week I will be breaking you up into small groups of probably 3 in a group because of our class size, and then directing you back here to our week number 3 module, where we have several resources here listed here that can help students to work asynchronously together, meaning that you shouldn't have to be online all at the same time. So we have Microsoft Office 365 here. In the past, students have used GroupMe, they've used Zoom, other texting, you name it, they used it. So we're providing you some resources here to help you to effectively manage working together when you're in so many different time zones. And just to kind of introduce the group project, it is focusing on managing distractions or dealing with distractions, as you can see here. And it's important that you read the readings for for week number 4 here. And then down here, we have instructions for your group project. So get creative with this. This is my 5th time teaching this course, and in the past, students have done podcasts. They've done a narrated PowerPoint or Prezi, as you can see here. So think about what type of project you want to do. I will say to you, there should be audio with your project. So you shouldn't be just giving me a series of slides. It should be an actual presentation that has audio tied to it. So in week number 4, as we think about week number 4, what is due week number 4 is this team charter. So what is the team charter? So let me try to bring up the team charter here. So hopefully you can see this. So the team charter is basically setting out the expectations for all of your team members. Who is going to do what? How are you going to handle or manage disagreements or conflicts that may arise? Setting some ground rules, setting the expectations for the group. And everybody is to print their name, their function, what role they're going to perform with the team project, and then set a deadline. What is the deadline for getting that specific task completed by? everyone should sign it here and date it, and then upload it as a PDF. And again, this is going to be under week number 4. Not this week, but week number 4. Now, I want to jump to week number 5. So we're going to go to our week number 5 module here and just briefly touch on the team, some of the other aspects of the team project. So the first one here, individual reflection on team projects. So each of you during week number 5, by the end of week number 5, are going to do a group, what we call group project reflection. You see the link here, where you're evaluating yourself as well as your other team members, and you're going to submit this in the team project assignment folder by the end of week number 5. So that is an important component to remember. In addition, of course, one of your group members will submit your final project. So your week number 5 final project will actually be submitted. And a lot of helpful information here that you want to read over. I want to go back, though, to week number 4 for a second and touch on, let me see here, touch on the group discussion that we have set up for week number 4. So looking ahead to next week, so the discussion for next week is going to be your team project area discussion. So you're going to want to use the week number 4 dealing with distractions virtual project team discussion area, because this is how I will be awarding you your points for our week number 4 discussion. So if I'm in your group and let's say I don't participate in that discussion, I'm going to assume, the instructor is going to assume, well, I haven't really contributed at all to the dialogue or to the planning of the team project. So be sure to definitely participate in that week number 4 discussion. And then finally, kind of going back up here, back to the main page, the main course page, how do you know who is in your group? Under My Tools, under here is where I'll be breaking the class up into groups of 3. There might be 1 or 2 groups of 2. We'll have to see how the math works out. Probably later this evening or early tomorrow morning, and it's right now Thursday, September 2nd. Okay, and that is enough. Sorry for the long-windedness with this. As always, you're going to have questions that come up. Please feel free to reach out to me at my email address, Stephen.Young@faculty.umgc.edu. Thank you so much. Take care.